Protoss player took a gamble there. So they tapped out a blue Protoss player coming out from the land of Taiwan. He is no longer representing Alpha X. I actually had to double check this real quick.
Yeah.
He is going to be representing Good Game Gaming. GGG. He is. Nice.
I apologize for the intro there. It will be fixed for game number 2. I also put Alpha X. But spawning in the top right-hand corner of Jagannatha ALE, we have the Taiwanese Zerg player. He's a little bit elusive, a little bit of an enigma. It is MysteryMan.
Sometimes known as Rilakuma.
Oh, don't start with the with the alternate IDs for these players, man.
It's a whole song and dance.
Oh, mate,
But,
look forward to China next week.
And with the separate client as well, but yeah, I have to say I can't really blame you for not remembering that Nice is no longer on Alpha X. He's been carrying that banner for the longest time. I want to say, we'll have to double check this, but I believe he was the pro player who was representing Alpha X for the longest time. Maybe Estrella for longer, but definitely in our time zone. It's been nice.
Yeah, like as you were saying, like Nice has been on Alpha X for over a year. It's kind of his name has become synonymous with Alpha X. So yeah, it is a little bit of a surprise. He did recently join GGG, I think a week ago, maybe less than 2 weeks ago for sure. So yeah, definitely very recent change here. I believe the change happened when the World Team League ended, and then the teams could make roster swaps. You know, otherwise, like contractually, they're not allowed to change their roster during World Team League. Fun fact. So yeah, we do have a bit of a change here.
I can imagine there was a whole draft pick going on. Probably not what happened, but
yeah, but it's cool that Good Game Gaming, they were able to pick up Nice. Hopefully, he does have even more opportunities on his new team.
yeah, I'm really surprised that GGG picked up another Protoss player, I gotta be honest, but it should work out pretty dang well for them. I mean, Nice, he's straight up the favorite throughout this entire Taiwan-Hong Kong main event. Last season, he did get pretty close to getting knocked out of the season finals by a player who's actually in another group, but yeah, it's been quite some time since then. I'm sure Nice has been looking to regain his form.
Definitely. Meanwhile, Nice already with these adepts getting a lot of damage, and he does escape, does come into the shade. What's important is that Nice still hasn't gone into the main base, and in the main, we have a very fast Bailey Nest, mate.
Oh, yeah. That's right, now opening up with that Stargate. Does he see the Bailey Nest?
Oh, just barely. As soon as the shade finished, he does see the Bailey Nest. And again, mate, we have nothing but Lings on the way for MysteryMan.
My god, super important for Nice to scout at this. I can't imagine it'll be too aggressive with his Oracle. It's actually still making its way across the map.
Oh,
it's producing more.
Yeah. I mean, an additional Oracle isn't the worst thing. Maybe you could argue like a Void Ray would be better because it doesn't run out of energy. But yeah, I'm so surprised that the Oracle still went across the map. Like, my god. There's no shield batteries. There's no shield batteries.
There's no shield batteries at all. Now some of them are starting to be made, and sure, the wall is a wall. Adepts don't care about Banelings.
Oh my god, they do not. I mean, the Lings, they take out the Adept. The Banelings are rolling on in. They're all ready to dive in. Up.
Oh, that might be enough to just barely keep the wall alive. The Oracle is able to pick off enough Banelings. No, just barely not enough Banelings. And the Lings slip on in. Thankfully, the Oracle across the map didn't waste too much energy, was able to come back home. But this is not a scenario that should have happened if you're Nice.
Yeah, exactly.
He saw the Bailey Nest.
He saw the Bailey Nest. I guess maybe he didn't click on it. It was morphing in. Maybe it just didn't register in his mind. I don't know what the hell just happened, but he was not ready for the Bailing bust.
I guess maybe he thought it could have been roaches coming out.
Yeah.
Which would have taken a longer time to come across the map, but yeah, that's an assumption you can't afford to make.
Exactly.
We're just talking about in the Seether Azure game.
I mean, what's important to note is, though, that was meant to be a kill move by MysteryMan, and it did not kill. And I don't think he got a single probe. Like,
A couple here and there, but yeah, definitely nowhere near enough. He is still almost 10 workers behind at the moment. And to be fair, he does have 3 hatcheries, but in a ZVP, do you really want to be just a single base above your opponent if
Exactly.
you're playing Zerg?
Again, like, that was meant to end the game, and it didn't. And now MysteryMan is in the worst position possible, especially because, again, Nice just wasn't ready for it. So that was best case scenario. There were no shield batteries in place whatsoever. There was one Oracle, but MysteryMan just didn't have enough to break his opponent. And now Nice is in a beautiful position. Like, look at the worker count disparity. Like, it's huge.
And it's just going to continue getting bigger and bigger because Nice has no intention of stopping that probe production at all. MysteryMan will eventually have to take a bit of a pause in order to focus more of his army. Otherwise, he's just going to... Alright, never mind. I was going to say he's just going to get rolled over by Protoss, but he saw that writing on the wall. He listened to my voice. He was like, yeah, that would be... that would suck, wouldn't it? Oh well, GG.
Yeah. Oh my god, GG again. It's one of those things where, like, MysteryMan, he was just going all in, and when you go all in, like, if it doesn't work, then you're in a really bad place. And with that, Nice, with the solid defense, despite not really being ready for it, like, he still minimized the losses, and just like that, takes the first game.
Split second or last minute reactions coming out from him did look a little bit shaky at times, especially when there were just barely enough Banelings to bust through. But Nice, he realized, I can still pull my probes, I still have energy on my oracles, this will not kill me.
And it didn't.
And what doesn't kill me will kill you.
I don't know if how that's how the saying goes, but it does apply to this scenario.
License.
It's fine. It's fine. Oh god. But yeah, what an explosive game number 1. And it's completely understandable, right? How our Zerg player played that out. You know, you're up against Nice, like, best player in the region.
Absolutely. Against Nice and Jagannatha, no less. Player that hasn't really been popular with Zerg in the past couple of seasons, at least when it comes to ZVP.
Exactly. Oof.
So yeah, may as well try his luck here, see if he can get anything done, and if not, then there's still another game, potentially another game after that to go for.
Oh yeah. We'll see if we can get a tied up series here and go do that ace match. At the moment, we'll see if we can get there, as we're just setting a couple of things up, waiting for the players to ready up as well.
That we are. Nice, of course, still on GGG.
Oh god, and here we go. The players are ready.
Sweet! Going into game number 2.
Exactly. Game number 2, it is going to be on 2,000 atmospheres. Again, a more standard map. And like game 1 was so fast, like, I didn't even get to process the fact that, yeah, you're right, we were playing on Jagannatha. Like, what? All right.
Yeah, I guess it is a little surprising that it slipped on through, but can't really be helped on. It's a best of 3.
Definitely. Oof. Meanwhile, here we go. Game number 2, a bit of a more standard map, I should say, especially compared to a map like Jagannatha. We'll see who this favors more.
Yeah, that we shall. As we continue our series here on 2,000 atmospheres. LE, we're in the bottom left-hand corner map, starting all the way in the bottom left-hand corner. A blue Protoss player representing Good Game Gaming. GGG! He is Nice.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of 2,000 atmospheres, LE, we have the Taiwanese Zerg player. He is red, representing himself. Currently down 0-1 in this best of 3. Can he bring it back? It is MysteryMan.
You know what? Now we need to find ways to add in Nice to the end of GGG. Make it flow a little smoother. It's more like GG. Nice.
Yeah, we're gonna have to play around with that a little bit. Again, a very new team. We cast plenty of Nice on this channel. Typically, we cast plenty of Nice, and yeah, MysteryMan, he's got a mountain to climb. Like, Nice, even this past week, not this week's ESL Americas, but the week before, I believe he even like took down Solar in a best of 3. Like, yeah, like, mate, Nice has been popping off, mate.
Yeah, his PvZ has definitely been pretty impressive, and I feel like MysteryMan has an even tougher mountain to climb. This isn't exactly the group of death, depending on how you're looking at things. I mean, Bud Always and Gogo Joey in the other group, and Haas as well, are going to be looking very, very tough. But I would argue that there's probably the best of each race from the region here in Group A. Nice here, and then later on, or in the other stream right now, they're casting Expect versus Rex. Best Terran versus the best Zerg of the region. MysteryMan has definitely got... He's definitely the underdog in this group.
Definitely. He has something to prove here, and I mean, this isn't the first time he's made it to the group stage, but again, like, he's up against the titans of the region. Can he make it through? It obviously depends on the matchup, right? Like, he has one of each race, as you said, you know? Oh god, so he has a lot to prepare for, and I want to say that game 1 was a prepared match, right? Where he went for that all-in, but the execution just wasn't there, and now, like, what does he have in store for us here in game 2?
That we shall. Yeah, we shall. As Nice is opening up about the same way. Stargate opening, we'll see if he goes for the Oracles once again. Whereas MysteryMan definitely switching things up a lot, going a lot more economic.
Yeah, like, third hatchery is on the way. He's droning up for now. This is a lot more standard, I should say. Meanwhile, the Adept once again does get across the map for Nice. Can he get a drone? Oh, let's get one.
Not too bad. It's a bit of a scout off as well. Go for round 2. Does not want to be bamboozled a second time with a tech choice.
I mean, even if he scouts it, like, does he see it is the question. Like, I don't know, mate.
Just because I see it, don't mean you saw it.
Exactly. Meanwhile, the Adepts do shade in once again, get another worker, and he does recall out.
Ooh. Interesting choice there. I guess this early on, you might as well use your recalls. You're not going to have to use it later on. The cooldown will reset in time.
Yeah.
Nice being a little bit more conservative with his oracles this time.
I mean, those Adepts, like, they got the scouting information they needed. They survived as well, so they can defend at home. No wasted warpins at home to help defend against, like, Lings or anything like that. And as you said, there is no double Oracle this time.
Yeah, getting straight for that map control. Oracle, not sure if you necessarily want to be fighting that Queen. At least not when there's a spore in range, but so he does back off.
Yeah.
Again, just a little bit of free damage here and there.
Yeah, you know, gets the larva, gets some damage on the Queen. Ooh, we have a sneaky Evo chamber behind the main, mates.
Oh my. Waited specifically for that Oracle to leave. What am I feeling like? It's melee?
It's gotta be melee. It's 100%, like, unless a Roach Warren is thrown down, this has to be melee. I mean, it's double Stargate, so.
But there's a Baneling Nest, so yeah, it's gotta be melee.
Yeah, it's melee. Alright, the Oracle, it's gonna see everything. Wait, will it? Oh, it doesn't go in yet. Oh.
Yeah, not quite yet. And there is a chance that MysteryMan could try to cancel if he gets scouted, but somehow I doubt it. Now, I've heard of a lot of Zerg players who just don't want the game to go on too long when they're up against Stargate. So they go for Queen Walks, or they go for Hydra timings, a la Solar. This is one of the first times, I think, I've seen a player say, I don't want to face late game Sky Toss. I'm going to go for a Bane Bust with +1.
Yeah, and unfortunately he gets scouted. So now that Nice sees this, he should respond this time. And again, like, he doesn't even really need to, because he's going double Stargate Void Ray. Like, Void Ray is already amazing defensively. Like, Ling Bane doesn't shoot up. It doesn't shoot.
Yeah, unfortunately they aren't men with gun.
No, unfortunately not, man. Feels bad, man.
It will be very important for Nice to be able to target fire the Banelings, though, before they can really connect with any structures or units. But, I mean, MysteryMan isn't going to hit with Baneling speed, is he? I mean, he can't wait for Lair to come up, can he? Oh, no, he already has Lair. But he can't wait for Baneling speed, can he?
I imagine that because he got scattered, I hope, yep, there we go. MysteryMan, he's like kind of diverting his original plan. Meanwhile, oh, there's a cancel in the 4th base due to these Void Rays, the Void Rays to escape. But as we see, like MysteryMan, he just droned up. He's trying to take a 4th base, and a Spire is thrown down. So he is diverging his initial plan here. I imagine he's still going to commit to this Ling Bane composition. But again, no early like Bane bust or anything crazy like that.
Thankfully, yeah. This time he will be able to stand toe-to-toe a little bit against the Sky Toss army. What's interesting is that Nice is looking to follow this up with some Charged Archon. And Archons, they're pretty good against Ling Bane. Chargelets, not so much.
Yeah, I agree. But like, it's a pretty solid composition anyway, just because like he goes in and he scuts the Spire. Like he knows mutas are on the way. He even confirms the Infestation Pit as well for Vipers. Like, again, Nice has just been so on point with the scouting, not just this game, but this series.
He really has. Well, game number 1 went by pretty quick, so. But it was pretty helpful too, and apart from looking at all the tech that MysteryMan is going for, he also knows that MysteryMan is going to wait for his tech to finish up before he has a effective fighting force. He's going to focus a lot more on droning up. So shall I, but with probes instead of drones.
Exactly. Oof. They are on the way here for Nice. Meanwhile, again, Charge Dots on the way. Archons should be being morphed in soon. Yep, there we go. We already have 2. Again, a lot of this will come down to the engagement. Oh, and I love this as well. It's not mutas, it's corruptors. So in a head-on engagement, MysteryMan will fare a little bit better against this. But again, it's going to be all about like the Ling Bane and like whether the Banelings connect with the Zealots or not.
It absolutely will. It shouldn't take too much for the Lings to surround the Archons and start to overwhelm them, but that's if they can get that surround, right?
Yeah, speaking of, the Lings only just now pop out and made there are no Banelings ready. Oh, no.
That there aren't. There are plenty of Corruptors, but Corruptors unfortunately do not shoot down. The Void Race should be cleaned up, but what about everything else?
Man,
4 Archons right now.
There's nothing to stop the Archons. That's it. That's all she wrote. GG.